Welcome to another Week 3 matchup here at the NFL Tree. I'm Zach Callahan.
I'm Braden Kirkwood.
This is going to be a nice little game we got here. The Houston Texans taking on the Chicago Bears.
Yep. Looking at this game. Is this game in Chicago or
In Chicago.
It's in Chicago. Maybe we'll get another slippy slide action.
We can only hope.
In that game. Yeah, but for me, I'm feeling pretty confident in who I've picked for this game.
I'm also feeling good. The team I like, I think they've been making remarkable strides. They're starting to look good. They held their own for the as well as could be expected in their first two games, and I think they're doing good.
All right, who are you going with?
Picking the Chicago Bears.
I am also picking the Chicago Bears.
I like what Justin Fields been doing with his new offense. We talked about this a little bit, and I just think he's a lot more comfortable in the pocket. I think he can make the right decisions to pick apart a Texans defense that is kind of lacking for talent right now.
Yeah. Also, the running game was absolutely solid. The defense, although you lost some production this offseason, is still looking pretty complete. Not, I wouldn't say top tier of the NFL, but enough to get you by, I would say,
For sure.
at this point.
Yeah, credit for the Houston offense. Like they're gonna try to stay in it for a little while. Davis Mills wants to prove that he's their guy, and they've got some decent pieces. Just I don't think they're a complete enough team to handle what the Bears are going to throw at them.
Yeah, I think when I look at the Texans roster, this is a team that's in rebuild, but we got to understand, like, with losing Deshaun Watson, like, this rebuild is only just beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Stingley was a good pick to kind of kickstart that by having a defensive anchor, but for the most part, like, this is a team that is starting from scratch. And although they're competitive and feisty, I just think when it comes to roster power versus roster power, they're going to come up short against most teams in the NFL. And that includes the Bears.
It's a bit problematic when the anchor of your defense is a rookie.
Yeah.
Like it speaks that you don't have a lot of talent that you're confident and comfortable in with. You look at some of these other teams in the league, and they have so many playmakers. The Texans are leaning on a rookie here. They're leaning on Stingley to make all these defensive plays, and is it going to pan out? Maybe.
Yeah, and just looking at the teams that both of these groups have faced, Bears went out and beat the 49ers.
Right.
That's a huge win.
And I mean, they didn't.
It wasn't great against the Packers, but
they got to the end zone
early on. It was looking competitive. Where you look at the Texans, where it's like, okay, we have the Colts, who
we tied with,
who then got blown out by the Jaguars of all people.
Yeah,
and then you got, then they go face a horribly managed Broncos team
and don't score a touchdown.
Yeah, so. I'm rooting for them to improve. I love Davis Mills. I love, it's the old Bears coach. What's his name? Oh, you know who I'm talking about?
It's not O'Brien, right?
No, it's not O'Brien.
No.
I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna bother me. you keep talking while I.
So I mean, you look at Chicago's run game, and Montgomery's probably just going to tear it up against this Houston offense, against the Houston defense, my bad.
Lovie Smith.
Oh, Lovie Smith. And, who do you have for the Texans at running back? Rex Burkhead? I mean, he's put up good production over the years. I mean, he had a nice little stint with New England, and he's a veteran presence to have on your offense. But is he the guy that's going to sprint up and down the field for you? When he was in New England, he was our third down back, really. He was the power back to get those few yards. And that's not really the model of a running back number one in today's NFL.
Yeah, I just feel like, you really don't have anywhere on that offense, either at the receiver position or the running back position, at this point in time, a workhorse that can just kind of carry the load for you right now. And so, that makes it harder for Davis Mills, who's only in his second year, who's got to spread out the ball more because of that. And so far, he's done a pretty good job. At the end of the day, I just don't think they have enough in the tank to overcome a tough Chicago Bear team.
Yeah, Bears are just the more complete team right now.
Yeah, and as a Packers fan, I'm becoming ever really more concerned how good all the NFC North teams are getting.
You could always transfer to the AFC South.
I mean, yeah, they're looking pretty bad.
All right. Well, those are our picks for this game. Let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. Agree, disagree. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you for another game.
Peace.